I know it's been a while since you've seen this beast, Jett Rush, on the field. You might have forgot exactly what he's capable of. You see me coming down, whoop, jumping over somebody. That is what we do, baby. As you see, I am in my final game of the season, taken down in the backfield. And I gotta tell you, this Cincinnati team had a crazy defensive line. I could not get anything going up the middle. And you see it's gonna be 4th and goal. I'm running hurry up so they didn't make me come out and kick a field goal. Gonna try to run this thing up the gut. And look at them stopping us! Me and the tight end are getting into it. Our offense is not in sync. And you know I'm a little rusty. Cut that music off! You better not have been singing the elusive. This Cincinnati crowd is going absolutely insane as you see their team is trying to drive down and get a touchdown. And they are going to strike first in this game. You see we are 10-1, number 8 in the country. There's Jett getting a nice run up the gut. So we're going to have to keep that trend going, you feel me? So we have to get through this game, hopefully get a victory. Look at that, bruh. Their defense knows exactly what we're trying to do. These screens are not working against the Bearcats. And we are arguing once again on offense. What is going on with the Red Rebels? We have picked the wrong time to start trying to show out. As you see, we are down 14-0. If we lose this game, our playoff chances will decrease significantly. We do not want to come out and lay an egg, but look at this defense. They are calling a timeout, but we are moving on to the second half, and I am still unable to go anywhere, dude. They are bottling up the Heisman hopeful. Jett Rush, the freshman, is finally gonna break free. And pushed out of bounds, but we got a nice gain. You see he's looking exhausted. Been trying to do any and everything to get this offense going, and it finally looks like we have somewhat of a drive. Look, I'm trying to run that screen. I got a couple blockers out front. I should have cut that thing outside. But I am taken down with a 3rd and 4. Can we get this first down? Yes, we do. So we have an opportunity to finally put some points on the board. But I am stuffed trying to go up the middle. But this time, I'm going to go on the outside and use that speed. And Rush is finally in that end zone. Yes, sir. You know exactly what we are trying to do. My boy is going to drop the ball right there. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Can we get the screen going? We got some blocks, but they stopped me short. This crowd is absolutely loving it, but you see we get the ball back again. It's 4th quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. There's a flag on the play. Probably offsides. That dude got demolished by my lineman. Oh my goodness, folks. What's the penalty? So we are going to decline that. Look, I'm back here trying to block now. He made a nice pass, but he could not hang on to it in traffic. On 2nd and 10, I get a nice little gain right there. But we have to get this on 3rd down. Look, I'm running a little route and using my speed to the outside. That is what I am talking about, baby. We keep the chains moving. Over 500 yards receiving this season for your boy Rush. So we have been trying to do a little bit of everything to ensure that we get these points on the board. But look at this D.
Pause.
Come on, Siri, you know what I mean. Don't try to be funny. Here I go right here. On third down, no sir. They get the stop. We are still not happy. So we do get 3 on the board. We have to make sure that we stop Cincinnati. What in the blue moon? I have no idea how we got the ball back that quick, but I am not going to complain about it because we have an opportunity right here. Oh my gosh, fam. Look, I'm running a hurry-up offense to make sure that the CPU didn't do anything stupid and try to kick a field goal. With 2:59 left, we have to get this, folks. And I'm going back to the screen. Plenty of room over here to the outside. We are looking good right now as long as we don't lose yards, but that is what we are gonna do. And now I feel like we really have to pass the ball. I'm on the outside. I'm not gonna call for it though. He's gonna find somebody else. And we get close to that marker. Are we gonna be able to punch it in? We are finally in that end zone again. Yo, why is Yosemite Sam doing the 6-7? Come on now. But you see, Jett Rush did not even celebrate, and we get the ball back. So it is looking like that we should be able to sneak out of here with a victory, as long as we don't turn the ball over or anything crazy like that. Come on, dude, pitch the ball. I was wide open on that option. I probably would have scored, but instead, you know, I'm trying to pad the stats a little bit. We still have to try to win this Heisman as a freshman running back. Maybe we can do it through the air. Look, I made sure I let the clock run all the way down just in case we don't get it. But it don't matter because we're gonna walk out of here with a W. Look at those yards per carry, man. I told you this defense was on one, but sometimes you need a little scare before you get into the big games. You know what I'm saying? And that is exactly what we got. You see, their quarterback didn't do anything. Over to our quarterback, Hammond, he played okay, didn't have any touchdowns through the air. And I had 80 through the ground, 126 receiving. And I did set a record for rushing touchdowns in a season at Texas Tech. And we are going to be facing BYU in the Big 12 championship. Just like real life is going to be going down, you know what I mean? BYU, Texas Tech, you see I'm at the top of that Heisman race. And here's what my weekly agenda is looking like. You see, I don't really have to worry about my academics anymore because we already done got all A's, brother. You see, our academic advisor is letting us know. And as far as my build and attributes, you know I'm that elusive bruiser. I'm saving up my skill points at the moment because I think I want to add the last one to quickness, and I need 16. But let's get into this big game. Let's get it! See the Red Rebels, we got some baddies that support us, brother. We are in front of the biggest stage of my career, AT&T Stadium. Jett Rush is already trying to do something. We are getting the first down on that one, and now look at me back here blocking. He definitely would have got sacked if it wasn't for me, bruh. I be doing my job in the block game, trust me. And now I'm out on the outside. It looks like nobody is covering me. I'm calling for the ball and wide open. Jett is going to turn on the afterburners and rush in there for the touchdown. right here doing any and everything that he can to get this dub. So who do you have winning this game in real life this weekend? Number 4, Texas Tech, or number 11, BYU? Look at your boy, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Now it should be a crazy one. If Texas Tech wins, then they'll probably bump BYU out of the playoffs. But if BYU wins, then some funky stuff can happen, because then what about Notre Dame? Will they be knocked out of the playoffs? They are sitting there toward the bottom. Rack 'em! That is exactly what we are trying to do. So we shall see, but I am excited for this college football. Look at me bobbing and weaving through the BYU defense. Now, I thought about going to that Big Ten championship here in town, Indianapolis, Indiana. But I thought to myself, man, these tickets are kind of high now. I didn't want to spend all that money. Instead, I want to try to go to an IU playoff game, so we shall see how that goes. I'm taking a risk here. But even if they win or lose the Big Ten, they should definitely still be in the playoff. But it should definitely be a crazy game against Ohio State. And look at me coming down! This boy Rush lowering his shoulder through a defender. And then you got the SEC championship, Georgia and Alabama. Now the crazy thing about that one is Bama is way down there. So if they lose, will the committee bump them out of the playoffs? I don't think that would be fair, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because they have proved that they belong. They made it to the SEC championship. They should not get penalized if they lose that game against Georgia, because they already beat Georgia earlier on in the year, too. College football is the most confusing when it comes to the rankings. But I am in that end zone, letting them know that I am the Heisman Trophy finalist. So that took us to halftime. We are up 14-0 in this game. BYU's defense is not looking anything like Cincinnati. I'm kind of surprised, dude. And look at me coming out with that one play that I got the long touchdown. This time they have a defender over here. I'm still calling for it, but I cannot get a foot down. They said that was incomplete. Let's see what BYU is going to do on their drive. They end up getting 3. So they're trying to inch back into this one. We got great blocking. You know our O-line is crazy as I am running over another defender. He might look small, but he is powerful. The elusive bruiser. I was about to try to hurdle somebody. I didn't time that thing right. Man, I am speechless on what this running back is doing out here. You see why he is at the top of the Heisman race. Running right up the middle, we get another first down. And the crowd is starting to feel like we're going to get this victory in the Big 12 championship. And then everything is up from here, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, I was calling for the ball right there. Instead, he finds somebody, and we are set up right here to try to score. But homie will not pitch the ball, as you see. It is going to be 3rd and goal. They took me out for a play, and we didn't get anything except a field goal. But, hey, I'll take it because we are still winning in this game. And Hammond is still throwing it. I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but I have been blocking my tail off in that backfield. taking people out, giving him more time to throw. And on third down, I cannot get to the marker. And we did not even get a field goal out of that possession. I don't know if they blocked it or what. But here we are, look, sacking their quarterback. He's going the wrong way. What is going on? Fourth down, we get the ball back. Still with a 17-3 score. And they are starting to use their timeouts. The clock is not on their side at the moment. Look, we get a direct snap, and I get one more first down. So that is going to seal the deal. Your boy is still out here trying to score. You know, I want to pad the stats a little bit. Show the committee that we deserve to move up, but we are getting taken down right there, third and goal. Can we get it on this little screen? And no, sir, we are going to be stopped, but it don't matter. You want to know what? We're going to walk out of here with a W. Texas Tech is going to win the Big 12 championship. Hopefully I don't jinx them now, you know what I mean? Normally that's what ends up happening, bruh. So if Texas Tech ends up losing this game, I take full responsibility, okay? But we are celebrating with that trophy. It has to be a weight off of our shoulders. Now we have bigger and better things to look forward to. But check out these stats. My quarterback did a decent job, had that touchdown through the air to your boy Jett Rush. So I want you to drop a like and sub if you haven't. Of course, you know I'll be back with some more sooner rather than later. I went off in this one, 176 on the ground, 126 through the air. Big 12 champs, and we will be facing the U. But check out the full bracket. We have a home game. We're down there at number 7. The only big surprise really is that Duke made it, right? And you have Nebraska and UCLA up there with byes. But hey, anything can happen from year to year. Take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.